It's April 17th. I'm back home. And I'm continuing to work on the game. I've been making some good progress. I put together a production timeline to help coordinate things between Spoony and Case. I also got my Steam stuff set up, so I'm now created the app ID for Mage Fight Arena, but I have to go through and make the page and fill all the information out. In the next week, I'm gonna start putting together the text for that. And as I'm filming this, I'm currently finishing up editing the first video. Yeah. So I'll be interested to see how it does and if people like it. Right now I'm walking to a little cafe that I enjoy. Got some good food and snacks and drinks. And been going there enough to know a few of the regulars. And it's just a good place to work. Right now I kind of feel like my head is spinning when I think about the game because there's so many things to do. I'm trying to keep track of the music and the art and the things that I'm commissioning Spoony and Case to work on, while also making sure that I have the functionality in the game for those things. I've been thinking a lot about, the introductory screens, the age gate, and how I want to present that. So I'm going to need to figure out how to get all of that set up. I'm working on a commercial project in Godot for the first time. It's my first big project in the engine, so there are a lot of things that I haven't done before that I have done in stuff like Unity. $1 million idea.
So excited. I like this thing. It's fun.
You must have done something for it.
Gotta get some of that foggy road.
Don't worry, I got that. The breakfast spread.
Hey, I'm stopping for gas, and the prices have become insane. I'm gonna show you what I'm about to pay for gas. That was $90, and I filled up my tank earlier this morning, and that was $103.67. I think travel for me is gonna have to change. I just had an idea while driving, and I'm gonna record it here. I was listening to a game clinic video talking about engagement versus appeal. And I think Mage Fight has a lot of appeal. It's got attractive characters. But the actual combat itself, like I've been focusing on making the parry and movement feel fun, and I've been focusing on like constraining the mechanics of the game to try and more effectively execute on them. The thing I was thinking about was if you could have different sort of scores based on how well you're playing. There's this game called Radio the Universe, but that game introduced a mechanic that I thought was really cool, which was the only way to get experience points in the game is to defeat an enemy character by, dealing the exact kind of precise amount of damage required to make them reach 0. So if they have 1 hit point left, and then you do an attack that has 2 damage, then you don't get any XP. Another thing that is kind of underutilized in the game right now is the actual play space. Using your shield to block a spell could cause like fragments of that spell's energy to spread out across the map, and that would motivate players to go to these other spots on the map in order to pick those fragments of spell power up. I was on the wrestling team in high school, and you could win a wrestling match by being a better technical wrestler, even if you didn't pin your opponent, or even if your opponent pinned you. Basically, kind of what I'm rolling around in my head here is like, what sort of elements can I add to the game that gives the player more interesting decisions to make in the moment?
The motivation of great YouTubers.
Going to France.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, I'm sleepy,
Yeah,
but not as sleepy as I could be.
that's good. I'm a little nauseous, which usually doesn't happen when I'm flying, but happened this time. What's up?
So good.
Here, my hand too.
First taste of France.
Yeah, Shannon just got her first Orangina.
First of many.
I'm sure, yeah.
I remember this is like my all-time favorite thing to get whenever we're here. What's
good.
your rating? 1 out of 10?
Oh, 10. 10 out of 10.
So good. And now we're with the bags, just waiting on falling leaves.
What's the best part about not being in America?
I don't know how to explain it. There's just like some sort of like relief. Like I just feel like I can breathe easier.
I feel the same, for sure. And I'm excited about the food. I'm looking forward to checking out the chateau.
That's so crazy. It's like, we gotta head to the chateau.
Yeah. I'll see you at the chateau. The logo on the ground is really silly. Comparison is the worst part. Although we're at the airport, so I don't know how much
we're all back together.
We made it.
Yay!
I'm
Celebrate
Stinky and
the
Griff.
fête du mariage de Thomas et Rachel.
I'm exhausted and Stinky and Griff. Yeah, me too. I hear voices. Oh, I guess these are the rooms. They're all named.
Evie.
Hey.
Basically, the places we're staying are on that side, and then on that side. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it used to be like walled in, they haven't had a trellis and everything. But back in the Revolution, the Leon River right here was like the dividing line between the north and the south.
Alright, well, get back to it. Love you. I just want to go sit in that bench over there and play some music.
Thank you for making the trip too, Evie.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I get to be here.
Yeah, we're so glad that you're here.
There are many tapestries. We've come to see the tapestries. This is your room?
Yeah.
It's like you gotta have like an evil advisor coming to bring you more wine or something.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is insane. Can't wait to figure out what room we're staying in. I'm gonna make a video like, I worked on my medieval game while staying in a castle. Alright, it is May 10th. I'm working on kind of a bunch of different things. I had that idea while driving to kind of shake up the kind of formula now that I have some kind of foundational stuff working. So I'm simultaneously trying to flesh out the different tools that exist for players to be able to create their own game types while I'm creating those game types myself. So when I was originally prototyping the game, I had health bars for the characters, and so I've added that back. There are some different bugs that I need to fix now because I just haven't played with it that way in a while. So I'm also refining, kind of moving through the menus and different menu transitions, and it's starting to feel more like a real game now, even though there's still so much to be done. It's so cool to be working on it here. The catch-22 I have, there's still features that I wanted to have done for this summer demo, namely the gallery view, which is not complete. Another thing that I've learned since the last video is apparently you can only put your game in the Steam Next Fest one time. I don't have any tutorialization in the game. I let my sister play a bit, and there's a lot of stuff, a lot of mechanics that I've dialed in and are feeling better, but
I'm not very good, but I really like it.
there's no explanation for them, and I don't think the average Steam Next Fest player is going to like read several paragraphs before they play the game. I'm still gonna make something playable this summer, but I think I might try to run a playtest and do it separate from the Next Fest. So people will still be able to play it, but it'll maybe take a little bit more effort. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. More people are supposed to arrive today. It's so beautiful here.
Just our good times.
Yeah.
The company.
The company.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Je t'aime.
Come to France, it's a nice place, we have nice food, nice drinks, everything is fine here.
It's the morning of May 16th, and it's our last morning at the chateau. We're about to start our multiple day travel back. Today we're going to take the TGV back to Paris, back to the airport, and then tomorrow morning we have our flight. Back to the States. It's so beautiful here. I'm absolutely gonna miss it.